Hi, this is Lisa, the original designing diva. I just wanted to do a tour of some of the new faux dories that I have added to my Etsy shop. Frankly, faux dory. They're a little bit different than what I normally do, and when I show them to you, I will show you why. First, I want to show you how they will come to you, and I did this video already, and I lost it, so I'm not going to waste any more paper, but your book will come wrapped in a box, in a black box, wrapped in tissue paper with a Frankly Faux Dori label, and it will be sealed with another Frankly Faux Dori label, and it will have, this one I had yellow ribbon all wrapped around it, so it looks pretty. So that's how your faux dories will come to you. They, I won't just stick them in a brown paper bag and ship them out to you. They'll come very nicely wrapped. If you want to give them as a gift, you can. If you want to store them in the boxes that they come in, you can. I recommend that. I don't recommend storing them in plastic bins or anything like that. It's not good for the weather. So let's start with this one. And this is a pretty, it's coming across lighter on camera. It's a very pretty sky blue quilted leather. This is quilted leather, folks. Very expensive quilted leather. The closure on this is a white Aurora Borealis elastic. I don't know if you can see it. It's got an Aurora Borealis effect to it. The charm is all hand wrapped. It's wrapped on silver craft wire with a spiral at the bottom. It's a Jesse James bead, teardrop bead with pewter bead caps on the top and the bottom. The spine charm, again, is Jesse James beads with pewter bead caps, again, on hand wrapped silver artistic wire with a spiral at the bottom. It attaches to the book with a lobster claw clasp. And you have two bookmarks on white cord, and they're black and silver diamond-shaped beads. And here's the back of the book. Now, the thing that's different about these books is they're reversible. The inside of this book is a metallic silver leather. So you either have the baby blue quilted leather on the front, or if you get tired of that or you want to change one day, you've got metallic silver leather on the inside. These are very sturdy because it's two pieces of leather bonded together. They have 3 books in them. They're all plain paper. They all have different color cardstock covers. And these will hold, these inserts I've made smaller than some of my other faux dories. These are the size, maybe a little bit bigger than a traveler's notebook size. But these books will hold Midori standard traveler's notebook size pages. And I'm just looking at my fingers. Please forgive me, they're not dirty. I had a spill of Tim Holtz, the liquid stuff, liquid dye stuff in a drawer with my checks and everything, and it was such a mess. So I still have it on my hands. They're not dirty. I apologize. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, standard Midori. So a standard Midori traveler's notebook insert will fit in these books. And because they're wider than a standard Midori, the book itself, you can get more inserts in them. So what would happen is the spine of your book would just get bigger, like that. You see? It's kind of hard to but the more inserts you add, it's just gonna take away from the width and add to your spine. So you can get quite a few inserts in these books if you use the standard Midori size, because what they will do is just expand the spine of the book. Okay, so that's the first one. This is the second one. This is pretty. This is a metallic silver with baby blue croco embossing on this leather. These are all genuine leather. They're not plastic. They're genuine leather. This is really pretty. I'm trying to get it so you can see it without just the sheen on it. It's really pretty with the blue. And this has silver elastic. It's got a it has a Jesse James bead. These are 2 handmade lampwork beads. They're not handmade by me, but they're handmade. And they're green, and they have leaves and pink flowers, hand-painted pink flowers on them. And the spine charm, again, is a hand-wrapped with a spiral on silver artistic wire with a black jet bead and 2, they're gray color metal bead caps. And these, again, are attached with a lobster claw clasp. And that's so when when you flip your book around, you can just remove this and put it back on when you've got your book flipped. And the bookmarks on this are the same 2 lampwork beads. And the inside of this one is a very pretty blue. It's a variegated color. It's not a solid color. There's some deeper tones and lighter tones, variations in the leather. It's an ostrich print, ostrich embossing leather. And this again has 3 books in it, blank pages. And you can see how nice and thick that leather, the 2 leathers are together. These are gorgeous books. And I will be doing a video. I will show you how to reverse the books. It may not be one of these books. It may be a book that I'm working on. As I'm making it, I'll do the video to show you how to reverse everything. It's very simple. You just untie the elastics and flip them through the other way and retie them. But I will do a video on that, and I will include, if you purchase one of the books, I will include the link so you can go watch that if you ever want to change the book. Okay, this is another pretty one. This is a bronze metallic ostrich embossed leather. It's beautiful. And it's got some silver in it. You can see the silver on the back too. It's got brown elastic. These are Jesse James beads. These are brown glitter beads and a rectangle engraved bead. And the charm are, again, Jesse James crystal beads with a copper fancy bead on a fancy head pin. And it's attached with the lobster claw clasp. And your bookmarks on this one are 2 glass pearls hand wrapped on fancy head pins with copper bead caps. And the inside of this one is a very pretty, it's a really soft gold metallic leather. It's so soft. And this again has 3 books in it. Okay, so you've got either the gold leather or the bronze leather. I think there's 6 of them, 6 of the new kind. This is pretty too. This is a pink metallic leather. It's got a little bit of lavender in it, but it's a pink. And this has a beautiful Jesse James bead closure. It's a very fancy bead on silver elastic. This has a beaded tassel with a silver toned bead cap, and again it's attached with a lobster claw clasp. And the bookmarks on this one are Jesse James beads. They're blue and brown, and they're pretty colors. They're all different colors. And the inside of this one is a very pretty mauvey pink. Again, it's a variegated color basket weave leather. So you've got the pink metallic or the basket weave. And this again has 3 books, blank pages. That's that one. These 2 are my favorite. The last 2 I saved. My favorites I saved for last. This is actually a travel journal. It has a Tim Holtz charm that says, "Capture life's moments." It's on brown elastic, and I let it dangle loose like this because I thought it looked nice with the trim on the spine, kind of a shabby chic sort of look. The spine charm is cream color lace, ivory lace with brown ribbon, and there are buttons. There's copper buttons, and there's antique gold buttons that are all attached all the way down. And this ties on to the book, so you can just, if you reverse the book, you can just untie it and then retie it. This is done in a pretty, it's between a mint and a seafoam, I'd say, green with the brown Krakow embossing. It's really pretty. And the inside of this is a absolutely gorgeous patent leather, brown Krakow embossed leather. Again, these are all leather. Beautiful books. And like I said, this is a travel book. It comes with 2 travel journals, a pocket folder, and a blank page book. Your travel journal will get you through a 14-day trip. You can alter it if you want, if you're on a shorter trip, but it will get you through a 14-day trip. So you have journals here for 2 14-day trips. And it starts out with your destination, your start date, your end date, who's with you on the trip, how you traveled, any additional notes about the trip or the day. And then you have a daily journal. There's 14 of these. And it has the day, so it would be Monday, day number 3, and the date of the day, where you are, your location, the weather, your plans for the day, things to remember about the day, things that you want to do tomorrow, additional notes or things you want to remember about the day, and then there's an art journal section. So if you want to draw or put pictures in there or whatever you want to do, you can. So this is a very nice, this is a gorgeous book. This would make a really nice gift for someone who's going on a nice trip. I love this one. I really do. This is one of my favorites. It's going to be hard to sell. And these are all different prices. This one and the next one I'm going to show you are the most expensive, and the others are, you know, they vary in price. This is my favorite. I love this. I'm going to bring it up so you can see it close. This is it's a snakeskin print on the leather, and then on top of the snakeskin print are these beautiful, beautiful roses. This is the most unusual leather. It is so pretty in person. This is the back. It's just gorgeous. I had to do something special for this, so I actually made this charm. This is made out of wrapped artistic wire, and before I wrapped it, I thread the 2 glass pearls, and again, this is a handmade lampwork bead. You can see they're detailed, the little buttons on the top and the roses, and it's just beautiful. and then I strung it onto the elastic. These spine charms, there are 4 spine charms. They're all hand wrapped on fancy head pins. And there's another glass pearl. There's a silver tone heart. These are 2 green and 1 white lampwork beads. They have little roses on them. And these are 2 smaller glass pearls and a black lampwork bead with a rose on it. And these are again attached with a lobster claw clasp. Your bookmarks are 2 glass beads, 2 glass pearls, hand wrapped on fancy head pins. And the inside, it reverses to a white ostrich embossed leather. If you can see that, the ostrich embossing. Again, it has 3 books. So you've got this is just gorgeous, this gorgeous piece of leather, or you've got the white, which is equally beautiful. There's something about white leather that's just so clean and rich looking. But those are the 6 that I currently have listed. There will be more. I will be doing, most of the ones I'm going to be doing from now on will be reversible. I think it gives you a lot more variety in your book. You can reverse them anytime you want or not. You can leave them and just have the nice extra leather on the inside. And I just wanted to also show you how they will come packaged to you. They will come wrapped very nicely to give for gifts or whatever. So that was it. That's all I wanted to show you today. They are listed on my site, which is Frankly Faux Dori. It's on Etsy. I thank you for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, I love to hear from you. You can either leave them below or email me, and I will get back to you. I definitely will respond. I thank you again for watching. This is Lisa, the original Designing Diva, saying bye for now.